But for Skinamax, the director normally says, once we do it, they try not to be in the room. You're normally with a gay guy or a guy who should just admit he's gay. Who's kind of
like a lot
hot.
of soap stars.
Yes.
Famous soap stars are gay. Yes.
Exactly. But then they say, okay, we're going to start. You guys start kissing. The woman on top because they want to see the breast. He pushes you down. You're going to do like he's going down on you. Then you're going to do reverse cowgirl. And, they go through. And then the guy, if he's good, because I only did 2 of them, so the other guys knew what they were doing. They're kind of guiding your hips, and because you're not supposed to stop, including taking off your shoes. So it's very awkward. But
and it's one
take. So you kind of wish you could do another one, but the directors are normally from TV.
Yeah.
So they're kind of ashamed about this job. So when it gets to the sex thing, we also have to shoot.
And they have a pseudonym.
Yeah. We have 5 days to shoot 45 pages of dialogue. Insane. And we're normally in like a big mansion.
Yeah.
And the hair and makeup is very important, and the lighting, which, although I wish they would have let me, it's no mercy. But, yeah, they're like, they want to do it once, and then they're kind of like pissed that they have to do it.
So there's not like wait, what are you doing here? Because unless you talk, you just have to trust each other.
No. And my director in Playboy was way cool, and that guy was fucking hot as fuck. David Beckett, I'm thinking about you. And he actually met his wife. Oh, God. I'm sorry, they got divorced.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry. But
that happens.
That happens. They met, it was my makeup artist.
Yeah.
And they met, and he's like, he's the teacher, but he's dealing to the students, and I'm like a pot smoking teacher.
Yeah.
And then I get to show my boobs, and Playboy got like right in their close-ups because they wanted it to look good.
Yeah.
Leland was my director. But that was really hot because I called it when I walked out the door from my whatever fiance or boyfriend.
Yeah.
I walked out the door and said, I'm about to have a free cheat, which is only funny to me.
Well, yeah, it's probably only funny to you. So I don't know if that answered your question, Carl. You might have to maybe take an improv class together and work some shit out. We're on her side. We think you waited too long, and she sounds fine. It would be worse if you had she lets me kiss her, but we don't have sex. Like, that's harder to deal with after 3 months. That's a different show, though. All right, next one. And this is from Ryan via our Facebook page. He Facebooked this in. There's a girl in my building who is the hottest thing. I have spoken to her a few times and see her around the building, parties and things. I just don't know much about her. I am trying to research, Googling what I can. I watch her come and go, trying to see what she brings in the house for groceries, who she hangs out with. She seems single. I just don't want to dive right in without a little more info, and the more intel I have, the better my odds, right? But now I feel like a stalker. I actually followed her a few blocks last week, and I spend way too much time on her Instagram. How do I balance between giving myself the best chance to succeed and not turning into a total creep? Ryan, you're already a total creep, I think. Is that in any way flattering if she's like, I think this guy is into me? Or once he started following her, that crossed the barrier?
Well, he's not. Okay, first of all, you don't shit where you eat, but okay.
They live in the same building.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You don't? Why? Because in case you break up?
Well, it's the worst idea ever because not only in case you break up.
This is recent, though. It could be a quarantine issue. He only is in his building.
Oh, okay. I still have that rule because then you have like awkward elevator when you're on another date with someone else.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck.
That is true. Breaking up with somebody in the building. That's convenient.
If he's hot. What's that one show where the guy's like stalking the chick, but he's a serial killer, but you totally forgive him because he's super hot? Like, Ryan, if you're hot, stalk away and even tell her you stalked her.
That's true. The difference between creepy and compliment is who's giving it. Now, young lady, did you not stalk sort of Bill Murray for a while?
Oh, shit.
Isn't that
right.
on your professional resume?
This is so funny because as I was doing, like, I had this very altruistic, like, I just want a magical experience with Bill Murray. And I was probably not all there mentally.
So explain that. You wanted to, you imagined what? You decided to document your desire to just have a quote unquote experience with Bill Murray?
Well, yeah. Do you remember? So it was going viral that Bill Murray was having all these like experiences
he would
that were
show up
amazing and magical.
I had one.
Shut up! I fucking hate everyone.
Well, I wasn't that great for me. I was on a date. It was like 20 years ago in New York City, and this restaurant that was outside. The tables were outside in Lincoln Center. I think it was called the Saloon. No, it was World Cafe. It was World Cafe, and we're sitting out there eating, and it was a side by side thing, so you could watch people on the street. And my girlfriend had French fries, and I wanted her to offer me some French fries, but she was very selfish and was not one of those person.
Are you
Bill
lying?
Murray
This is the thing he does.
Bill Murray walks down the sidewalk, reaches over the thing, grabs her fries, eats them. She was so happy with that, and she still didn't offer me.
And he
any
normally
fries.
says no one will ever believe you.
Yeah, he just kept walking. It was the weirdest thing, and I was like, "That was Bill Murray," and she's like, "Oh my God, that was so cool," and still I got no fries.
Yeah.
Does that count as a Bill Murray experience?
Yes, it definitely does. Well, I mean, that was the whole thing is first I'd seen my date with Drew. So I was like stoned. I was going through a breakup and I had like $10,000 or something. I don't know. I had extra money. So I was like, what could I do a doc on? I was either going to do a doc on Santa Claus, and then I started to get like, I mean, I say this
documentary on Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Were you going to find him?
Nobody better use this. I'll be pissed. But what's the first lie your parents ever told you?
Probably that Santa Claus bought you that. Yeah, that's true.
Those motherfuckers lie right to your face. Anyway, so I was going to do something like that, which I'm still planning on doing. So if you take the idea, I'll stalk you and kill you. But then I kept reading about Bill Murray, and maybe because I have daddy issues, I started to think if I met Bill Murray, that he was going to have some fucking guru thing to say. And it started off like very sweet, but then because I'm a crazy person sometimes, and everyone kept encouraging it, I would like look over and on the car there would be a picture of Bill Murray or a sticker because everyone was fucking obsessed with Bill Murray.
Yeah. And he would show up in the randomest places.
He would. So I was like, wouldn't it be cool to have like this unicorn Bill Murray experience? And it was until like, here's a secret that first of all, Bill Murray's brother Joel is way cooler than Bill. Bill's a dick.
Yeah, I know he is.
It's only about. So I was researching him in the middle of my love affair, not with him as an actor, with him as like a bohemian
experience, the Bill Murray experience.
I like that he didn't have rules and he was living on his own terms.
He doesn't have a cell phone or something like that. He didn't have a cell phone.
Now he has it.
Yeah.
So, but like and then I started interviewing people. Like I interviewed his brother, and I interviewed BJ Souls, and then I interviewed random people. And I had to continue my quest.
Yeah.
And I was still, I kind of had this idea that if I got Bill Murray, because my son was like 13.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, my ex, who was like, this is the stupidest idea you've ever had.
Yeah.
I would shove it to him, but I also thought I would sell the movie and make $1 million.
Yes.
And me and my son would go to Texas, and I would quit acting and live happily forever after because of Bill Murray. Yes, this is super embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's the last part of my innocence almost ever taken. And yeah, so I did stalk him. So I think stalking could be sexy, but I did.
Now you didn't. I don't want. Can I spoil it? Is it
you
far
can
enough?
Spoil
You
it.
didn't meet him.
So no. But what happens is I actually went to Pebble Beach in Florida, No, I did.
In California.
I went to Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. Then I went to the Florida golf tournament, Murray Brothers golf tournament, which I hung out with all the Murray brothers and got wasted. They can drink like, oh my God, and their wives. And I had this thing where I was bringing 100 balloons for Bill. And so, and another time I was on the Rock the Casbah set, and he likes, somehow after me waiting till 5 a.m. didn't say hi.
So he was aware you were doing this?
Everyone was aware in his family and his agent, Skip Brittenham. I used to work for Glenn Larson, and I knew Skip. So I kind of got permission because I didn't want to be sued.
Yeah.
And so I was very nice, and I told I told Joel Murray, like, right away. He's at the Comedy Store. But Bill fucked with me at the golf, and my doc is actually really sweet, so you should watch it. But I'm giving you
called the Bill Murray Experience.
The Bill Murray, it's a little bit more about me. And if you're smart, you'll go, "Oh, this girl's having some real sad issues."
Will this help out Ryan answer his question in any way?
I think when you do something like that, first of all, you've gone too far.
First of all,
and
never want to meet your heroes.
Yeah.
It rarely works out.
Very true.
So, Ryan, that's sort of my answer to you. You are imagining a life of her that is probably not her life. So no matter how much little bits of information you're getting by stalking her or whatever, you're painting a picture that has nothing to do with her. Your intel will not help you at all. All you know is she's, as you quote, the hottest thing. Just go say hi.
Yeah, and like if you've been following someone's Instagram, sometimes I have to say to people when I meet them, like, oh, I'm nothing like my Instagram. Because, like, you know, I'm cheerful and, which I am in real life, but I'm much more, like, brazen, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're 100% right. He should have, sorry, I'm turning off my phone. I'm so rude. He should have just gone up. And at this point, he should say, I'm going to admit.
Yeah, tell her the story. Say, I was going to do this, and you're making me, I just got to say this. Yeah. I kind of did something like this once. With a girl for like a year. She was a waitress, and I would always go to a restaurant. Even if I had eaten lunch already, I'd go back again. And she never really paid attention. And then one day I was talking to what turned out to be a friend of hers, and she was like, hey, that's the guy I think that is stalking me. But not, she didn't use the word stalking, but something like that. And then she talked to me because she got a little jealous. She's like, that's my stalker. So you got to just go for it. Dive in the pool. Stop stalking her around, because eventually you're going to spot her out with somebody else. So you better make your move.
True.
So if you haven't seen her with somebody else yet, you're very lucky because the window is still open. So make your move right now. Ryan, we have to do a quick break, so we will be right back after this. Okay, and we are back answering listener letters from a bunch of sort of sad guys so far, but we have another one coming up. And this one is from... He doesn't give us his name. He says, supportive boyfriend in Marietta, Georgia, which is sort of Atlanta-ish. Supportive boyfriend. I've been in a relationship for almost 2 years. Last summer, my girlfriend, who works in finance for a big global company, started taking improv classes as a mental break from her job, which I thought was a great idea. But then she said she wanted to do stand-up comedy, and she did a few amateur nights and open mic type things. But now she says she wants to quit her job, move to Los Angeles, and become an actress. She is 34 years old. I know that is too young to have a midlife crisis, and I know I'm supposed to encourage her dreams, but how do I tell her what a huge risk that is at sort of an advanced age to suddenly drop a great career for something that she doesn't seem to be trained for or, to be honest, very good at?
Damn. Damn.
That is a tough one.
You're fucked. Here's the first thing. She lives by Atlanta, Georgia.
There's plenty of work there.
Dude, there's more work there than L.A., so she should not move there.
Tyler Perry has more studio space in Atlanta than anywhere. That is a first good point. The second point, though, 34 is a weird time to do it. As an actress, isn't everybody always telling you the odds from the time you first got off the bus here from Orange County?
If she nails fine, like my first thought was I got my first lead in a feature film that went to multiple places at 30. So everyone was like, you're done. And I've done, over a dozen
30's
films.
Late, though.
Yeah, but here's the difference.
Yeah, I was fucking hot.
20-year-olds now, they don't know how to be sexy because they're on their fucking phones all the time. So they have an idea of what sexy is. So I would walk in and go, and I'm not talking about the softcore stuff. That's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like other films. I would go, oh, you guys said you wanted the hottest girl in the room. It's 24. Well, I'm about to blow your fucking mind. So... And, at 30.
Yeah.
Because I had that confidence and life experience. But if this girl's already nailed finance and she wants to move to L.A., even if she's not good, 90% of acting is getting in the room and marketing. And
she's clearly ballsy.
She's ballsy, so she could be a commercial actress. I think she's making the hugest mistake of her life. But if you tell her that, you're wrong.
I think that's the answer, though. There's no reason to come to Los Angeles. No. There's nothing in Los Angeles for her. There's plenty of local opportunities. She clearly took some improv classes. She clearly found some stages to do some comedy on. She should start doing local theater or whatever. What I have told a lot of people, what I've heard from a lot of people, go to Los Angeles when they send for you.
Yeah.
Like if there becomes a point, she can do that. What you're trying to do here, supportive boyfriend of Marietta, Georgia. I think you know that if she leaves you.